Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Check it out, check it out, check it out. It's Fresh Start with Dr. Holt. Tom Cortez is in the building. Special edition. Treon Coleman is in the building with ABC. And we are excited. He came now with his impact report. ABC impact report is in the building today. So we're excited, and we thank all of our listeners joining in every Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. to join us as we carry out the mission. What is our mission? We are in the recidivism business. We are trying to keep people from ever going back to the penitentiary ever again. And because of that, we've been able to do some amazing things here in the Arizona area. Now we can say Arizona area because of the fact that it's not just limited to Tucson. We're going up to Phoenix this year as well. So we are excited for what Fresh Start is bringing to the table. Meet us or beat us October 19th at the Tucson Convention Center this coming fall from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We will be here resolving warrants, helping people with court fees and fines, restoring voters' rights, and being able to expunge felony records, and so many other things. You guys know what we do. And so meet us there October 19th. And we want you to know that we are also excited for our next Fresh Start Empowerment Clinic for July 13th. So join us there, which is our smaller event at the Goodwill on Silver Lake. So join us there from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So in July. So get ready. That is a Saturday, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
yeah.
I just want to make sure. I know that's what we talked about.
Yep.
All right, so July 13th. So meet us there, beat us there at the Goodwill on Silver Lake. We were there just a few months ago doing the same thing, just at a smaller level, just to make sure that we're helping our brothers and sisters who's been formerly incarcerated. Listen, we believe everyone deserves a new beginning. No matter what your past is and how much time you spent in prison, everyone deserves a new beginning. We just want you to get ready. You know, you're getting ready to come out. Let's create your readiness and make sure that you're able to have a promising future. November 2nd, Fresh Start Phoenix is on the way. It's our very first Fresh Start Expo in the Phoenix area.
Amen.
Looking to partner with ASU. So we're looking to do some great things in the Phoenix area. So excited. Just got back off the plane on yesterday, back here in the building in the studio of 106 The Groove. It's excited for me to be back. And I was out there spending a lot of time speaking to policymakers in regards to trauma. So I was telling one of the chairpersons of the City Council of Washington, D.C., which is a big position, that we are in a public health emergency in America. Many of our cities, our communities have been bombarded with the manifestations of trauma, and the best way how to do that is we got to shift from trauma informed to now being trauma resilient. So they really love the message. Some really great things take place, and so we're excited to take that message of healing to our nation. And so they also was impressed about our model with Fresh Start. So we're just trying to see the doors open so we can do some amazing things. We got Tom in the building. What's going on, Tom?
Man, I'm just looking to get to the impact report with a better community, bro. I mean, we were talking a year ago about 30 people, and that God has just multiplied that exponentially. So I'd like to hear from Treon and cover some ground.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, Treon, you're in the building, man. Let's go, man. It's your time, Treon time. I saw the flyer. The graphic is out there. It's Treon time. Treon time.
Man.
So let's go, man. We got the impact report. We know you've been doing some great things with ABC at the house, at the headquarters at Dunbar, and just been doing some amazing things and changing lives and touching lives, bringing our communities together and helping us to be better. Not bitter, but better.
Amen.
You better say it, Dr.
Yeah.
Hope. Good morning, Tucson. We love you. couldn't do it without you. Dr. Hope, thank you for the love. Tom Cortese, thank you for the love. Tucson, thank you for the love. Hey, before we jump out into this thing, I got to do something really special. Today is Saturday, May the 18th, and guess what? Today is my beautiful wife's birthday!
All
So,
right,
Parmesan
all
Coleman, I want to make sure you heard this early in the morning that I love you, sweetheart. Thank you for rocking and rolling with me from the beginning, and you're going to have a wonderful day. As soon as I get home, we're going to move and groove and run and have a great day as a little old family, because I know this is what it's all about. I love you. Mwah! All right, Tucson, let's get off into it. So again, I have the opportunity to do something that's called share with you about a better community. ABC, our signature program that we do every month on the first Wednesday is called Connections That Count. We believe that to make connections that count, you have to be able to put together a personable event. What is a personable event? An event where you can come together and talk about what? Community, connections, culture, and collaboration. Our tagline is very simple. Don't count us out. We're creating connections that count, and we're so grateful to be right here on Fresh Start early this morning because we have been blessed by this platform. Dr. Hope, let me tell you something.
Yes,
I've
sir.
met a lot of people in the Tucson streets because they said, hey, it was very cool that Dr. Hope let you be on this radio show. So much
Oh,
love
that's
to you.
dope,
So,
man.
so I
That's
want to
cool.
make sure we show love with that. So this is what we have to do, everybody. So I can tell you a lot of different things, but I want to tell you first, thank you for rocking and rolling with us for 1 year. You came out to that 1 year celebration a couple of weeks ago, and it was crazy. 103 people came downtown. We were able to hold our event at Groundswell Capital, which is Arizona's first green bank. They opened up their doors to us, and everyone had a great time. Thank you so very much for that. So now, as we move into the month of June, this is what we get to do. What do we get to do? Tucson, a better community, connections that count. We are the official Tucson Juneteenth pre-celebration meet and greet event. I'm going to say it again. We, a better community, connections that count, will serve as the official pre-Juneteenth celebration event for meet and greet for the Tucson Juneteenth Festival. So watch this. That means I have an opportunity to tell you about all the great events that's coming around that's going to impact us for the Juneteenth holiday. First and foremost, let's give a shout out to the Tucson Juneteenth Festival for serving as the actual event sponsor for our 2024 June 5th Connections That Count. So we're going to meet at the Dunbar. That's on Wednesday, June the 5th from 5 to 7, and we're going to have a community meet and greet. We're going to bring you out the president of the Tucson Juneteenth Festival. We're going to bring out his board and the committee. But the biggest thing you're going to be able to do, you're going to be able to hear about all the great events happening that's coming up for Juneteenth. Do you want to know what those events are? I know you want to know, so Tucson, so let's go. So on June 8th, it's going to be the official kickoff event. We're going to, the Tucson Juneteenth Committee, the festival is going to do a Cinderella ballet. It's going to be amazing. Then on that 9th, June 9th, which is a Sunday, they're going to have a gospel jubilee featuring the Juneteenth Mass Choir over at Pima Community College West Campus. It's going to be awesome from 3 to 6. Then on that next upcoming week, on June the 12th, it's going to be something called the Future of Black Tucson. They're going to highlight the voices of the youth in Southern Arizona. It is going to be amazing. That's going to take place at the Loft Theater. Then we're going to come right back the next day with something called Sip and See. Oh man, you're going to have to be there to see what they're talking about because I don't know everything about it. So that's going to be at the Blue Lotus Artist Collective downtown on Pennington, and you're going to be able to see music and art from some of our African-American artists here in the city. Then on June 15th, everybody say June 15th!
June 15th.
That is a Saturday. We're going to come together in the masses and go down to the Keno Sportsplex for the Tucson Juneteenth Festival, the 54th annual Tucson Juneteenth Festival. From 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., you're going to have live entertainment, a car show, kids zone, free tours, retail, job vendors, food trucks, all at Keno Sportsplex. This is going to be something that you have to be there. And then the event for Juneteenth culminates with something powerful, the Pan-African and Black Artists Exhibit. This is going to be an opportunity for you to be able to see the drawing studio featuring living to portraits right here in our community. I gave you a lot of events, but this is how you can make it make sense. Meet me for the pre-Juneteenth celebration sponsored by Connections That Count on June the 5th. That's a Wednesday at the Dunbar Pavilion from 5 to 7. This is what's called a community meet and greet. You're going to be able to meet everybody in our community. So when you go to these great events from June the 8th through the 19th, you're going to already know a couple of people. We believe that we are called to make sure we're able to show what it looks like to create a better, more connected community. How do you create a better and more connected community? The first thing you have to do is admit that there's some things you want to change. You got to believe in the mission that you do, and then you have to commit to the work. And we are so grateful for everyone who participates in this movement, and we have to give a shout out to the 2024 official venue underwriter for our movement, Arizona Coalition for Change. Every month, I'm going to say it again, Tucson, every month we're able to go to the Dunbar Pavilion because Arizona Coalition for Change, they pay our rent. They believe in our movement, they believe in our work, and they put their money where their mouth is. So I'm so grateful for our 2024 official venue sponsor, and I'm grateful for every person every month who comes and then sponsors our events. You are the reason why we're able to do this, and I have great news. Effective in about 30 days, we met with our business consultant, and we're going to take that leap of faith to become a 501c3 Arizona nonprofit. So again, thank you so much, Tucson, a better community, and everyone who support our works. Tucson, a better community, connections, they count. Let's go!
All right. So we're excited to hear all the great things that you've been doing, all the, getting ready for Juneteenth. Juneteenth is most definitely huge in our community and our nation, and it's very important that we celebrate Juneteenth and we bring awareness to Juneteenth because of our history, our heritage, our culture. And in order to have a brighter destiny, you can never forget about your history. It's very, very important. And so thank you, man, for all what you've been doing, and glad to see about the 501c3. That means you're going to another level. They're going to another level. Yes, and so we're excited for that opportunity, turning this now into an organization.
Yes, sir.
You started as a movement. So now it's turning into an organization, and which is great because you got to start now looking at how do you get deeper and broader. Yes, sir. And to do that it takes money. Yeah. We appreciate congratulations, but man, I always take money.
Yes, sir.
For all what ABC doing. We're it's not for a bitter community. It's a better community. We got a lot of bitter communities. I don't know why that just hit me today, yes, but we do. We have a lot of bitter communities in our cities and throughout the nation. But the shift from bitter to better is where it's at, and how we're really making systemic change and generational change. Tom, you can join in anytime.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I always come back to the fact that, when I got out, there were people that introduced me to men of integrity, men of God.
Yes, sir.
And having met them and seeing how people actually do it, the right way, and serve and are decent people. And that was really cool. And it was instrumental in me becoming successful. What you have done, bro, is you are bringing professionals that are people of color that come out and they look like the kids that you're getting out there, and they have somebody to look up to. And I say it every week when we go to the orientation, bro, that no matter who you are in that room coming out of the joint, there's somebody looking to your next move. Somebody is looking to see what you do next. Are you going to lead them to life, or are you going to lead them to your past? And that's a choice that you have. And so you are speaking life into so much, bro, by your example, by a better community, by bringing people out that have these backgrounds that people can look up to and admire and want to emulate. What better thing for the community to come together and join in the fact that we can have a flourishing future because we see people that are having it.
Wow, that's deep. And what I want to do is I'm going to take a pause because I got to give a shout out to two people who are in this room with me this morning. So Dr. Holt gave me this opportunity like a year ago, right? And he's been able to let me rock.
A year ago?
It's been a year. We've been rocking together for a year, so didn't know much about radio, but he said, "Come on, little bro, and we'll figure it out." So that's been a full year. And then the second person is Tom Cortese. You're hearing him, but Tom Cortese has told me something, and I tell him, I regurgitate it back to him to let him know that I've never forgotten it. You have to be consistent. no matter what it is. When you're consistent, people see that, and then it grows. What I'm telling you is, I tell this story to people all the time. Connections Account started in May of 2023 with 30 people, and people do not believe that story. It was 30 people in a little bitty room, and then we had $750, 30 people, and a prayer. That's what it was started and founded on. And every month, all we did is came together every first Wednesday, and you will be amazed. But because we were consistent and people saw we were committed, they were willing to collaborate. So I'm taking a pause to make sure I give honor where honor is due right here this morning. And then I want to thank the people who've been really rocking with us this whole year. It's one thing for someone to tell you they're going to rock with you. It's a whole nother thing when they show up month after month after month. Tucson, we've had events that had as many as 450 people in one space, and then we've had events as small as 30. And what I'm telling you is this: it never mattered to how many people were in the room. It was about making genuine connections that count. So the reason why I'm telling you this, I want to be able to give you a little bit of our impact stats to share with you what we did as a community. Watch this, not as someone sponsoring us. This is what they call everybody pitch in, and everybody pitched in enough to make it happen. So within our first year of impact, we gave away $2,000 in the form of Walmart gift cards to TUSD, African American Student Services Department, and that helped them with their holiday season giveaway. We were able to give away $2,000 worth of gift cards just because we asked you to pitch in, and we touched the lives of the hearts of these young people in TUSD, African American Student Services. For 12 months, we had a total of 1,500 people who came to our events consecutively. So again, out of 12 months of an event, a total of 1,500 people came through the doors and came out. Watch this. That's only meeting one time a month on Wednesday from 5 to 7. A total of 1,500 people lives were touched because you were amazing. Watch this. We reinvested back $1,500 into nonprofits and people out there doing work in our community. We gave out some seed grants of $500. We gave away a total of 150 backpacks to K through 12 students. We were told that it was the first of a long time of basically putting together a back to school bash to celebrate the people and the youth in our community. We were able to come together in February, and we held what was called the Merchant and Mission Focused Marketplace. In honor of Black History Month, we brought out 30 Black-owned businesses and Black-led nonprofits, all in one space, not from Phoenix, not from Maricopa County. I'm talking about these are the people that's right in our community. We brought them all together so you can be able to get a snapshot of what's right in our community. And last but not least, we raffled off 11 laptops. I'm going to say it again. You came together, brought your money to give away 11 laptops, and that was a retail value of $1,750. We were able to come together as a small grassroots organization, a mission, to do that work without a budget, without a bank account, without a blueprint. It was just people wanting to do the work. So the reason why we're actually incorporating is because if we can get that type of work done, knowing you were not getting tax reimbursement, knowing you was not getting tax exemption, you just saw the work that needed to be done. Just think of what we can do when we are an official 501c3 Arizona incorporated nonprofit, because at the end of the day, people don't want to sit there and hear about what you're doing. They want to see what you're doing. So I appreciate every person on behalf of myself and my beautiful wife on her beautiful, wonderful birthday. We appreciate you rocking and rolling with us. Again, we know it has not been perfect. We know we have some growth and maturity. It's not all together. I would dare not say that ABC Connections Account is all together, but what I will tell you is we try our best to show you love. And when we show you love, you give that love back. So let's continue to do what we can to build a better and bigger and brighter community. Tucson, a better community. Connections Account. Let's go!
You heard it from himself. Treon Coleman is in the building. And now that you're going from movement to organization, it is now safe to start calling you founder and CEO.
Yeah.
Not just a leader anymore, but founder and CEO.
That's real.
That's where you're going.
I receive it, Dr.
Yeah, and that's legit.
Yeah.
You're turning into an organization now, so you're the founder and CEO of ABC.
Putting in the work, brother.
Yeah. And this is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning, and God doesn't call qualified people.
Mm.
He calls the unqualified, and then he fills us with his purpose and his passion to do the work. And, it's just like Isaiah, who shall I send? And here I am.
Yeah.
And so that's what we need, more not thermometers that just tell the temperature, but thermostats who changes the temperature.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing in the city. And so I just want to encourage you and thank you so much, man, for all what you're doing. And Fresh Start, has an open door for ABC. You said a year, and I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? A year ago we started this? That's crazy. Like, I spent so much time in the air and flying here. I ain't even realized that much time have went by. But that's what we do. We create a platform, not just for our mission, but for other missions that are out there that have that same light kind of impact for the city and for people and community. Most definitely we want to create a platform for you and ABC to continue to do what you do. So we thank you for your service, and we're excited about the announcement of the 501c3. We going to be praying for you to have the right board members and the structure and all of that that's going to come with it, so that you will now have a team. But yeah, it is safe to say, start calling you the founder, CEO of ABC. That's where you're going. And that's awesome to be able to see ABC in its infancy. And now you're about to go into the terrible twos.
The terrible twos. Yes, sir.
Because you start getting them terrible twos.
Hey, ABC is a big shutoff valve, bro. You are there at this big shutoff valve, and you're stopping that prison, that poverty to prison pipeline, that race to prison pipeline.
Yeah.
You're stopping that by bringing people together that people can admire.
Can I have a transparent moment for 45 seconds? I appreciate you, Dr. Hope, because you share a lot, right?
Yeah.
But the other S that you do that a lot of people don't know is you speak life. And you just spoke life into me in 45 seconds, man, and I appreciate it. I know you don't play, but you're sincere about the words that you say. And I know for Carmashine and I, we got to make some adjustments, because you just spoke a powerful word that I've never even thought about founder and CEO.
Yeah.
Never even thought about that, Dr. Hope. But it's just honored that you can speak into it, but I'm honored for the people who serve, that we are able to serve. But I'm asking everyone on these airways, pray our strength, because this is no plaything. It looks good on the outside, but it takes true work, prayer, fasting. You got to be able to say when you're right. You got to say when you're wrong.
Yeah.
You got to be able to step back. And I want you to know, Dr. Hope, that the blessing that you speak upon me, I know it rests upon you, but I want it to rest upon everybody that's connected to you, because I know you do what you do unto the glory of God and for the building of his kingdom. And you go in spaces and places that everybody doesn't have that same agenda, but that you can continue to do what you are called to do, because you are truly giving people fresh starts.
Thank you, man,
Amen.
so much. Thank you so much. We're so glad to always have you on the third Saturday. Is always not just a fresh start, but a fresh win to have the ABC with us. All right, Tom, we got almost a minute. What's going on in the city?
Man, what's going on in the city? We're still doing the same things, bro. We're going out to the prison. We're going to the release center. We're doing the orientations. I took a little break for a couple weeks, and now we're back at it and getting ready for July for the clinic, and then get ready for October, and then get ready for November, and then get ready for December for the Christmas giveaway and the food giveaway. Then get ready for the festival and the worship, and let's just keep rolling, bro. And by the way, ABC, they need more laptops, they need more money, they need more backpacks. So when you come out, bring a friend, and each one of you bring an item. And you know what? We're going to move it forward, and kids are going to be raised up to a level that they would not be raised to had you not done it.
And I'm going to say to all our people in Radio Land, if we can get 10,000 people of our listeners to give ABC $20,
Come on.
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
So please heed to that, and let's make sure that we're helping ABC. Also, I need 10,000 people in the city to give $20 to let's sow into this great organization. All right, we're out. Thank you so kindly for everybody that has joined with us on this episode of Fresh Start. We see you next Saturday at 7:30. If you don't have a church too, find somewhere to go because God has been good to you.